shit. That is not good.
Oh my God.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spartan.
And I'm Pudgy.
And we are back with more Game of Thrones. Today we are watching episode 7, which
Holy
is
shit.
scaringly close to episode 9. And I just feel like this season is just, for us, Ned Stark, heartbreaking. And everyone just says that's the intro. So I'm just like, fuck. Like, I don't know what we're in for and how bad it's going to get, but I'm nervous.
Look, I think season 1, it was slowly like warming us into it.
Yeah.
And then season 2's been chaotic. Forget episode 9. Like, we've lost Renly, we've lost Sir Roderick, like, we've lost so many people, and they've been emotional.
And we lost Yoren as well.
Yoren, we've lost so many people, and so many good people. I think that's the main thing.
Dare I say, though, I was worried about how I was going to cope with this series, but I don't know if it's like a coping mechanism that I've employed, but I genuinely feel like for the first time in my life that I'm almost numbing myself. Now, maybe I'm going to regret this. I mean, I'm pretty attached to a lot of people anyway, but not as attached as I normally would be, and almost a bit more expecting it in a way. So like I don't know, we'll find out when something big happens, right? Maybe I'll be distraught. Maybe my past reactions, I don't know, I probably haven't done well anyway. But I feel like I'm dealing with the death okay. Normally it's on my mind for weeks. Like I'm just like, oh, I'm out of the game, you know?
Yeah, I mean, so far they've been sad deaths, but there haven't been like these
Not Ned's.
Yeah, Ned's was just like a whole new level. Although, so Roderick's really made me emotional. Like, obviously not to the extent of Ned's death, but
Let's just give a moment of respect to our boy Sir Roderick.
Yeah.
Barely knew who he was to that point. Seen him a couple of times, was a forgettable face, but died like a champ. You know, when I already watched that scene when we were editing, and he's like, I'm off to see your father.
That's when I broke.
And he smiles. That's why I chose that for our thumbnail, because it was just like, that was an honorable death.
That's when I broke. It was sad, but that's when I like started getting tears. I was like, oh my God, Ned. Oh my God, Sir Roderick. Oh my God, Bran.
Just the irony that the boy who Ned captured, but in a way saved, was also going to come back and kill someone, you know, dear to Ned. Like, just tragic.
So tragic.
The role of power in this story and how, oh man. Now I do want to mention, I am personally, I think we're both really excited for today. And it's actually not because of Game of Thrones, even though we're always keen to watch Game of Thrones, but we recently bought a couple of new earphones. They're on our Instagram if you guys want to check out which ones. And it's a game changer for us because we're not big earphone people. So I didn't know there's a function now with new tech where you can basically have like a surround sound mode where I can hear outside noise and hear the show. So I think it's a game changer for our reactions because we can now listen to the show at higher volume, which will help us be able to capture things and still hear each other speak. Whereas before we had to lower the show volume to hear each other speak. Not to mention that the increase in volume quality has gone up through the roof as well. So I'm personally really looking forward to just getting more immersed in this show, which I think now, having improved our audio and fixed some technical issues on the side with our audio, that now it's just going to allow for that. So I'm pumped.
Yeah. And I'm sure a lot of you don't know this, but we had a lot of tech issues for a while where it would just keep buffering and then we wouldn't be able to hear certain things. So yes, we did miss quite a few things that you guys were pointing out in the comments, but
we've soldiered through, but yes, now we've got good audio. So I'm excited for that.
So back to the show, I kind of want to shine a light on Sansa for a little bit. Like, I was so proud of her last episode. She, you know, really held her own. I mean, she had men grabbing at her and whatnot, and she was fighting back. I was proud of Sansa for fighting, you know. Even you saw a little bit of bite back with her saying, when Joffrey was like, oh, princes don't cry. And she's like, well, I saw you cry. Like, I was just like, yes, go Sansa. Like,
I was impressed, even just observing how she was just understanding the harshness of the world around her, where she's saying, but why do you hate me? I've never met you. Like, I'd give you bread if I had any. Like, she was very innocent and sheltered from that perspective. So really just not knowing how rough it can get. Obviously, growing up in a noble family as well has sheltered her, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So it was cool to that perspective. And I also really liked seeing, I feel like we're slowly getting drip fed more of the Hound.
Yeah.
We're seeing that he's not just, you know, pretty rough at the beginning when he killed the butcher's boy, pissed me off. But now seeing more of there's more to him than meets the eye, but it's being very slowly drip fed. And so I'm intrigued by him. He seems to almost have a soft spot for Sansa as well.
A soft spot for Sansa, but I think also because the story was that his brother did that to his face. So I feel like when you've been through something like that, you have that compassionate side and like you want to help the weak.
It's a fine line though, because the butcher's boy again, like
Yeah.
he ran him down and he almost seemed proud of it. So I feel like he's definitely not going to give him any heroic cards. And I get it, he was doing his job, but it's still pretty rough.
Yeah. See, I don't know. In hindsight, I feel like he was just carrying out his duty and he was just like, yep, just got to get the job done. Because let's be fair, he probably didn't want to protect Joffrey, but it was his duty. So going back to the butcher's boy,
It'll be
feel
good
like,
to hear what his real thoughts on Joffrey are eventually.
yeah, I reckon he doesn't like him. I mean, he goes, oh, come dog.
Well,
and
recently
he gave that,
he never used to react to it. Recently we saw the first time the
Yeah.
expression. So it's kind of like, okay.
But yeah, so I feel like that experience with his brother made him compassionate. And so the way I see it now in hindsight with the butcher's boy is that he was just carrying out his duty rather than like being proud.
I think for me, the biggest, well, there were lots of shocks last episode, but one of the biggest shocking things was that Theon had chosen to betray the Starks. I understand it. I can understand the situation and he's been, captive and wanting to be loyal to his father, but I was just still like, wow, like having seen him be such close brothers and really I backed him.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe there's a chance he'll regret it. But once he killed Sir Roderick and, Sir Roderick foreshadowed what's going to happen, in my opinion, which was that, for now you were truly lost when he went to kill him. It's like, I think now it's going to be interesting between him and King Rob. Yeah, it's just not, didn't expect it. It's very different little power shift there that I was surprised by.
I can't wait to see their interaction. Like I
I reckon it'll be emotional.
Yeah, because Rob, like he's a compassionate guy, but he also has a sense of duty. So it'll be a fun line.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys keep telling me off for the way I pronounce this, but Daenerys?
Yeah, Daenerys, what?
I don't know. I got like in the comments, everyone's like telling me off. Anyway.
Honestly, don't even worry about it. Plus, we're Aussie. Most of you guys are US or UK, so
you'll say it a bit differently.
Don't even worry about it. You know who we mean.
Anyways, Daenerys. Dragons are gone. I feel like...
Yeah, and people were slaughtered.
Yeah, which is crazy. Not all of them, but most of them.
That's a good point. I forgot the dragons were taken. I remember that the people were slaughtered. I forgot that the dragons are missing.
Yeah.
That's huge.
And I feel like it's that warlock guy because, like the guy with the purple lips, because I feel like that interaction foreshadowed something.
Well, this episode is actually titled A Man Without Honor. So I think that's probably more to do with, it could be a couple of things.
I feel like Theon.
Yeah, it could be a couple of things.
Yeah.
It could foreshadow Theon's, it could foreshadow Daenerys, whoever stole her thing too. I don't know.
And I think that's the beautiful thing about the titles of Game of Thrones. It applies to a lot of scenarios.
Yeah, they're usually multifactorial. And we've been corrected by a lot of people, found it funny. As of this point, the most recent episode is not on YouTube yet, but Patreon members have been letting us know your pronunciation of Jagahaka. So what's his actual name?
Jagahaka. Guys, I don't know how to say it still.
Honestly,
I've asked our mods. I'm just waiting for a response back.
Honestly, whoever gets upset by the pronunciation, do not care. Like, we find it hilarious. We love it. So those of you who find it funny, enjoy it with us. We'll figure it out when we figure it out. But there's 1,000,001 names, and I'm not even going to try and be perfect in every pronunciation.
But I am loving him.
Yeah, he's intriguing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've actually gotten a lot of new characters this season that have made their way into, pretty significant roles pretty quickly. So it's interesting to see where it all goes. As always, guys, we want to say a huge thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. We could not be doing this without you guys. So thank you so much for choosing to support us. For anyone who's interested in supporting us over on Patreon, the link is in our description. We do offer ad-free early access reactions to upcoming episodes, as well as full-length uncut reactions. For those of you over on YouTube, if you enjoyed today's reaction, leave a like, let us know in the comments down below what you thought, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, which I think a high percentage of you haven't already. So you're up to date as soon as our new uploads come.
We see you. All right, let's get into episode 7. Oh, right where we left him.
He's going to realize she's gone.
Silly Theon.
You let a half-wit escape with a cripple. And Rickon too, the little one.
Gone, along with a wildling woman. The one you were fucking.
Oh.
Called him out.
Oh no.
Shit,
He's
putting
crossed
him in
a
place.
line.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's definitely a new Theon now.
I was a little boy when I was torn away from my home and brought here. So I kept my word. I never ran away.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
No way he can hurt Bran, dude. They were brothers.
The hounds have the scent.
I
hope
can't wait for their
not.
reunion, dude. I can't wait for their reunion.
It's all just a game.
It's not just a game, it's people's lives.
Damn, dude. Theon's so different now.
I know.
They'll give us some food. We can't risk it. If Theon tracks us here, he'll torture them until he finds out where we are.
True.
Pretty good thinking for a kid his age.
Oh, here we go.
So they survived the whole night. Interesting.
Did you pull a knife on me in the night?
His thingo. That's what she meant.
Yeah.
What's the matter? Can't be the first time you press your bone against a woman's ass.
As a matter of fact, it is.
How old are you, boy?
I'm a man of the Night's Watch.
Good answer.
She just brought him down.
Don't your stones start to hurt if you're born forgetful?
Don't call them that.
I'm a free woman,
You're a free woman.
but I might be your prisoner, but I'm a free woman.
Fair.
And you think you're free?
Hmm.
You lot came along and just put up a big wall and said it was yours.
It's probably fair too.
Ooh.
I have the blood of the first men. My ancestors lived here, same as yours.
Interesting. This is good
So
dialogue.
why are you fighting us?
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
Do you know
He
who the
doesn't
real
know.
enemy is? Well, that's what he's thinking. So you've been taught something your whole life, but who's the real enemy here?
Yeah.
Who decided who's good and who's not, you know? I love that. That's really cool.
They're really good for each other.
Oh, shit. Who's hanging?
Are they trying to figure out who killed that guy?
Yeah, maybe. It's definitely the Lannisters' army. Because this is Harrenhal, right? It looks like
Yeah.
it.
We hanged 20 men last night.
I don't care if you hanged 100.
Holy
Man
shit.
tried to kill me. I want his name and I want his head.
He didn't try killing you.
Wow, 20 innocent men.
Burn the villages, burn the farms. Let them know what it
Damn,
means
okay.
to choose the wrong side.
Damn.
This is Tywin in action.
Yeah.
Far out.
Eat.
I'll eat in the kitchen later.
It's bad manners to refuse a lord's offer.
Is he sussing her though?
I think he's looking out for her,
Maybe.
but he might interrogate her. Who knows?
I suppose you've been underfed your whole life.
I eat a lot. I just don't grow.
She's funny.
This will be my last war, win or lose.
Mm.
Damn. So he's going all in on this one.
I hope this is your
Loss,
Loss.
yeah.
This is the one I'll be remembered for.
Oh no, so he's gonna be extra brutal.
Things they're calling it. My legacy will be determined in the...
Oh, Arya.
Harold the Black thought this castle would be his legacy. Tallest towers, the strongest walls.
Strongest. Because that was the Strong's household.
Harren Hall was built to withstand an attack from the land.
But not dragons.
Aegon Targaryen changed the rules. That's why every child alive still knows his name, 300 years after his death.
Damn.
Yeah, it's going to say, wow.
Rhaenys rode Meraxus. Visenya rode Vhagar.
She's talking a bit much. We know Vhagar.
Are most girls more interested in the pretty maidens from the songs? John Keel, flowers in her hair.
Most
Not
girls are idiots.
Arya.
You remind me of my daughter.
Oh, please don't say that.
Can't say I've ever met a literate stonemason.
Yeah, stop giving yourself away,
You met
Arya.
many
know.
stonemasons, my lord.
Careful now, girl. I enjoy you, but be careful.
Making jabs back.
Low-born girls say "my lord," not "my lord." If you're going to pose as a commoner, you should do it properly.
Oh, he knows.
Too smart for your own good. Has anyone told you that?
Yes.
She's proud of it.
Interesting, because he likes her, but I wonder what's going to happen when he knows who she is.
Yeah.
And I had a feeling this whole time he knew, you know, a lot more about her.
Does it give you joy to scare people?
No, it gives me joy to kill people.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Tell me Lord Eddard Stark of Winterfell never killed a man.
It was his duty. He never liked it.
Is that what he told you? He lied.
I agree to a degree. So from a warrior's perspective.
You'll be glad of the hateful things I do someday when you're queen. And I'm all that stands between you and your beloved king.
True. True.
I feel like he's had a rough life too to get to where he is, you know.
For sure.
No, you serve Mance Raider, the king beyond the wall.
We chose Mance Raider to lead us. He was a crow, same as you. But he wanted to be free.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, we might like him.
Wake up when you want to wake up.
Oh, sounds like a good life.
Build yourself a cabin and find a woman to lie with in the night.
Is he tempted?
You're a pretty lad. Girls would claw each other's eyes out to get naked with you.
Walk.
He's too loyal.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
I think that's also very true. He's very naive to what's actually involved in this.
Well, in every aspect. She's really good for Jon, I think. Someone to challenge him.
Lord Karstark, see that Sir Alton's pen is clean. And give him a hot supper.
Sir Alton's pen is occupied, your grace. The prisoners from the Yellow Folk.
Because he doesn't want to kill them.
I like him as a ruler so far.
Have the men build him a new pen. Put him in with the Kingslayer for now.
My good man, Rob.
Go, Rob. Taking charge.
I know.
From a boy to a man real quick.
Your Grace?
With Talissa. Like sussing.
I need silk for stitching. I need fennel root for those with fever.
He'll do whatever you ask, love. No way he kisses her right now.
No.
Looks like it.
If I could write a list.
Come with me to the crag.
I don't think that'll be...
Let the maester show you his stores. I want the wounded men to be treated well.
Yeah, that's all
That's
you
what he
want.
wants. Including his wounded heart.
And Catelyn wasn't there to interrupt this time, so finally they had the conversation.
We've lost the scent.
Thank goodness. Lucky they didn't stop there.
Yeah, true.
I'm looking at spending the rest of my life being treated like a fool and a eunuch by my own people. Ask yourself, is there anything I wouldn't do to stop that from happening? The hounds will find the scent again. I'll beat them until they do.
Damn. He really wants that approval from his father.
Damn.
He'll do anything to get it.
It's dark, boys. Where are they?
Don't know, I see no one.
Oh! Think harder.
He doesn't know. Well, we're
Far
assuming
out,
they
dude.
didn't stop there.
I think
Yeah.
I found what we're looking for.
Oh no, Rickon.
Oh, idiot.
Send the old man home.
That's not good news. Oh, why didn't they take him with them?
He came back.
As soon as I heard.
Oh, Jorah.
She died alone. She died for me and I couldn't protect her.
I think that's one that goes, it is
Shit.
known.
Daenerys gonna get even more ruthless now.
Oh, Doreah's not there.
Yeah, we never saw her last time.
She escaped, I'm sure of it.
Your people are in Westeros.
People in Westeros don't know I'm alive.
They will soon enough.
And then what? They'll pray for my return, they'll wave dragon banners and shout my name. That's what my brother believes, and he was a fool.
He was indeed.
She's been hit with a bit of reality.
Yep.
I don't need trust any longer. I don't want it and I don't have room for it.
Damn.
She's been through it.
Shit. She's really getting cold now.
She's just hurting.
No one can survive in this world without help. No one. Let me help you.
Yeah, he's right.
Tell me how.
Find my dragons.
Very
I don't know.
bluntly.
Yeah, I'm not liking her coldness. Jorah's the one guy that stuck by her, man.
Yeah, she's just hurt.
And he spread me legs and ruined the shame of it.
Me as well, Joss.
What, right here in the muck?
I'll keep you warm enough.
She's a piss take.
Yeah, no shortage of jokes.
You don't have tea.
Is she doing it to distract him?
Maybe, but he looks vulnerable right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, well done, John. I'll respect it.
Yeah. I knew it. Damn it. She's not there.
Tell me she pushes him down. That'd be bad. Oh shit. That is not good.
Oh my god.
I knew somehow he'd end up getting himself captured.
I was liking her a little bit.
Far out.
Oh, poor Sansa. Oh, those dreams are horrible. Reliving over and over.
From when they grabbed her, I think. Oh, she got her period.
Is it?
Maybe.
If the Queen
Oh, no.
sees, I can
Yeah,
have Joffrey's
that's why.
children now.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh.
That is bad timing.
She had to walk in.
You'll say nothing to anyone.
Damn.
Go, Shay.
Holy shit, but that's dangerous if she does tell.
I knew I liked you, Shay.
Yeah, but Shay's put herself in a dangerous position now.
What, everyone's just popping in on her?
I don't think he'll tell the Queen though.
Your mother might have prepared you.
Oh, damn. Did straight away.
Damn.
My royal husband would flee to the trees with his huntsmen and his hounds.
Cersei can relate with Sansa, I reckon.
Joffrey will show you no such devotion.
She knows it as well.
The more people you love, the weaker you are. You'll do things for them that you know you shouldn't do. You'll act the fool to make them happy, to keep them safe.
I mean, that's good wisdom.
Love no one but your children. On that front, a mother has no choice.
Or your brother in that case.
Shouldn't I love Joffrey, Your Grace?
You can try.
Damn, she knows.
Okay.
I respect this interaction. At least she's being like, genuine about it.
Same. And it's her bloody child as well. Jamie, we haven't seen him for a while.
I squired for you once, you know?
When?
He doesn't even know. Oh my god.
Well, when I think back to that day.
Yeah, stop talking, guys.
I'm not even allowed to talk? Damn.
Maybe they'll conspire, you know?
It's embarrassing.
More embarrassing than being chained to a post covered in your own shit.
Oh, Jamie.
I'll remember it all until I die. That was the best day of my life.
Damn.
Pretty big statement.
I also had to replace someone's squire on short notice. Barristan Selmy.
Do you remember him?
Yeah.
What was he like?
Honourable.
Strong.
Painter who only used red.
Always one.
It's a good thing I am who I am. I'd have been useless at anything else.
He's quite genuine, you know?
Yeah.
He could just sit there in silence.
That's Stark? I imagine he made an excellent prisoner right up until the end.
Oh my god, don't.
He's losing points.
I know.
Starks are very careful.
There is a way.
See? Conspiring.
It wasn't possible until now.
What is it?
It's actually quite simple.
Well, let me help you.
I'm worried about this.
Same.
One thing.
Tell me.
You'll have to die.
I knew it.
He was gaining his trust. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Far out, dude.
Oh my god, I spoke way too soon.
Oh my god, dude. What the hell is that? Jamie's a sicko. I started to respect him, but...
Oh my god, why is there only one person there?
Shit.
Oh, the keys and all.
Poor guy, man.
That is horrendous. That's the worst thing that could happen. Jamie's got, like, gone.
Wow.
Where are they?
Draw your sword. See what your steel is worth.
Damn. She's confident.
Will you betray her again, Jorah the Undel?
How does she know?
Never.
I'm assuming that was the drink, remember?
Maybe.
I hope that's
Yeah,
what
his
she's
freedom.
talking about.
Unless he did something between the events of then.
Is with her now.
Oh,
Damn, this lady's intriguing, dude.
who's with her? There's too many people.
I will help you, Khaleesi. I will take you to the House of the Undying, where I have put them.
He took him. I knew it was him.
I made an arrangement with the King of Karth. He procured them for me.
He really wants her to come to that place, though.
So they've paired together.
He wants to be king?
Those on the margins often come to control the center, and those in the center make room for them, willingly or otherwise.
What the hell is happening?
Holy crap.
The Mother of Dragons will be with her babies,
Okay.
and they will thrive by her side
But then why take them?
forever.
Oh, with the
Holy shit.
oh. Oh, that's creepy.
Is he planning on...
A mother should be with her children.
I'm confused. Is he...
The dragons wait for you in the House of the Undying. Come see them.
I think he wants to kill her too.
Are you sure?
I don't know. But what's she running from then?
He's creepy.
Shit.
But like, I don't get why he would take them unless it was to harm her.
Well, it was suited their agenda. I don't remember his name, but the guy who let Daenerys in, cut his hand. He seems to want to be the king, and obviously the charlatan next to him, remember his name either, is happy to
warlock.
let this happen. Yeah, the warlock. Yeah, I don't know why though. So he's put to get king, but why did he need the dragons? Was it just a way for him to plan a coup d'etat?
Well, the dragons would give him power, but then that's why hurting Daenerys doesn't make sense because, I mean, the warlock said it himself. She should be with her dragons. She's right. She needs to be the one to raise them.
Yeah. So Zora, whatever his name is, the one that let her in, he obviously, it makes sense. He had planned from the beginning. There's a reason why he staked his, life on it. But yeah, we need to watch more so I don't know the full ambition.
Yeah. So they must have come up with this whole plan remember when one of her men, Daenerys' men, came back on the horse and said, I found this place, Karth, blah, blah. So they already had time to
Probably,
come up with some kind of plan.
And it makes sense why, other than the main guy, the warlock was also one to introduce himself and really be, inviting.
Yeah.
It's almost like those two wanted to make sure she knew them.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
But that guy's creepy.
He can clone himself.
Your hands off me, woman.
Don't enter without an invitation, man.
Damn.
Ooh.
Lady Stark,
What is it?
I caught Kingslayer.
Oh, they got him again, thank goodness.
Damn. Honestly, dude, I've got no respect left for him up to this point, man.
He's laughing. What's Rob gonna do?
This man is our prisoner.
This monster killed my son.
Yeah.
So his son must have been the guard.
And if you try and stop me...
You will strike me down? Have you forgotten me, sir?
He brought that foreign bitch with him.
How dare you? I understand your grief, my lord, better than most I understand it. But in the name of my son, the king in the north, stand down.
She's doing a good job of holding her own.
She is.
I will demand this murderer's head.
Wise men do not make demands of kings.
Fathers who love their sons do.
Yeah. I get both
that's fair as
perspectives,
well,
yeah. Poor guy.
I would have come to your defense, but...
Take him to the stockade.
I would shut your mouth, Jamie.
He'll be at our gates within 5 days, 4 if he has the wind.
Damn, I'm pumped for that.
We'll rain fire down on them from above.
Ooh, which you don't have control over anymore.
I'm sure you'll make a point eventually.
He needs to start acting like a king.
Not a child.
If we can't control him...
Do you think I haven't tried?
Why did you want him to be king?
Yeah, he's a loose unit, man.
It's hard to put a leash on a dog once you've put a crown on its head.
Very true.
Yeah, that was a bit dumb.
I always hoped he'd be like Jamie.
Yeah, of course you did.
He looks like him.
No shit.
In a certain light.
The boy's more Robert than Jamie.
Robert was a drunken fool, but he didn't enjoy cruelty.
Okay, so even she sees that. I respect that.
If this is the price
Mm-hmm.
for what we've done, for our sins.
Okay, interesting seeing her discuss this.
Talk about your sins.
Targaryens.
Wed brother and sister for hundreds of years, I know. Is what I told Ned Stark when he was stupid enough to confront me.
Bloody Ned.
Half the Targaryens went mad, didn't they?
You've beaten the odds. Tommen and Marcella are good, decent children.
They seem it. She's really opening up into
Yeah.
Tyrion of all people.
This is a new light for Cersei.
And Tyrion doesn't know how to act.
He's like,
They're both very awkward. But it was a nice moment.
interesting. I like that.
The sun returns at dawn, my lady.
So they say.
Kingslayer won't last the night.
Oh my god, everyone's fighting about it. Catelyn and Jaime, let's see how this goes.
Yeah. She tried once before.
Milady, our orders.
Your orders, which I've just gave you, are to leave me alone with him.
She's gotten a lot of balls.
Just had to, dude. Look at her husband and son.
Come to say goodbye, Lady Stark.
Being a smartass again.
Defend the king, obey the king. Obey your father. Protect the innocent, defend the weak. And what if your father despises the king?
Yeah, interesting.
Ooh. He's right, it's not so black and white.
Yep.
Where did you find this beast?
You are a man without honor.
Jaime, man without honor.
There we go. Yeah. Wasn't having a thing on.
With any woman but Cersei. So in my
Really?
own way, I have more honor than poor old dead Ned.
Damn, dude.
You full admitted it.
Snow. Bastard from the north.
Dude, he wants to get killed.
Oh, Jaime.
The walking, talking reminder that the Honorable Lord Eddard Stark fucked another woman.
Damn, dude. But it's a fair point, too.
Holy shit.
What have you done? You still question whether your new lord means what he says.
What's happening? Oh.
They're children. No, he knows it's not them. No, that was not Bran. That was a weird response at the end. I don't understand that. What the hell?
What?
The thing is, the way he looked at the end there was almost like he realized it was a mistake. But
Yeah.
the two children were meant to represent Bran and his brother. But I also don't feel like they are dead. It doesn't make sense. Not like that. You would have seen them.
Do you think that they did it to make a point that, like, they couldn't find them?
So are they just random kids? I don't know.
But then even then, he looked like he didn't like seeing those bodies like
It
that.
looked like something didn't go to plan. So, damn. I don't know how to... That's a difficult one.
Yeah, that was very weird. But Maester Lewin believed it, obviously. So is it a ploy? Like, I don't know.
It's a very split moment. I think that's ones we're gonna wait to
Yeah.
find out. I thought they were gonna hang Master Lewin for a second. I was getting nervous, but luckily.
Yeah. And then also right at the end there, we don't know, they literally cut it. We don't know what Catelyn did with Jaime, which I think at the moment, yeah, she won't kill Jaime, but she'll definitely scare him in some way, I think. Well,
Yeah.
try to scare
He loves
him.
prodding and poking.
I know.
See, Jamie was a character that we both wanted to give the benefit of the doubt, and he seemed intriguing. Don't get me wrong, I still am intrigued to learn about his story, but
Yeah.
he's just so sarcastic and cynical and deceitful. It's hard to get a genuine moment with him to really respect that. Like, even that boy, I thought he was going to...
It was like his cousin or
Yeah.
relative or
It
something.
was literally a Lannister, right? I thought he was going to, like, respect that the kid idolized him so much. The best day of his life was serving Jamie. Imagine being killed by the same guy. Like, how heartbreaking.
But what's even worse is you gain the trust, you gain the trust, you gain the trust, and then you do it. It's like, at least be an ass first so the kid's expecting it.
Well, I mean, obviously that's not going to work.
No, I know, but like, it's just so deceitful. Like,
Yeah, it's hard to find a genuine moment of Jamie.
Yeah.
The interesting thing was, though, this episode, both Jamie and Cersei admitted it, which I think to me symbolizes that they've just sort of, they're losing everything they held dear. Like, they played their game of power and they're losing. He's chained up. She's lost control of her son and, you know,
yeah.
she feels alone and unloved. She's, you know, not happy with the ruling of the kingdom. She knows it's going to shit. Cersei isn't dumb. So I think that's almost showing just how vulnerable both have become. Deep down, behind the facades, they're both just lost.
They were both on top of the world. And then
Yeah.
as soon as Jon Arryn died, their world started crumbling.
I like how Cersei mentioned as well, she said when Ned Stark made the stupid mistake of telling me, even admitting that had he not made that, so that's obviously a pivotal
Yeah.
factor, you know, had he not made that, she might not have had the same time to prepare the way she did.
Damn it.
God damn it, Ned, dude. Why? Why? You have to be so good and yet so dumb.
But, and that's the thing, right? Everything played into each other. Ned confronting Cersei, but then Cersei, I don't know what the hell she thought. Like, surely you knew who Joffrey was beforehand. And then Joffrey becoming king, and she literally rushed, and then Ned's dead, and
Yeah.
oh my God.
It was interesting seeing that vulnerable side to Cersei because even her line where she said almost like respectfully that, you know, Robert, he never enjoyed cruelty, differentiating that she's not happy that her son does.
Yeah.
I am slowly gaining a little bit of respect for Cersei here where it's like, okay, she might be willing to play the Game of Thrones, but she's not necessarily just enjoys cruelty for the sake of it. If she absolutely has to, but it's differentiating from Joffrey who literally sadistically likes abusing his power.
And we
you
saw
know?
that.
But we're seeing it more and more, and it's sort of just leveling them out that they're very different.
But that also mirrors a little bit with the conversation that Jamie had, you know, loving the fight, you know, getting away from the battlefield is like a prison, like all these things. And I'm not saying he's on the same wavelength as Joffrey. I think he's just in a...
No, very different.
Yeah. But there's still that element of, you know, I mean, he killed someone and then laughed about it and then was being sarcastic about it.
I think to be honest, I think that applies to every warrior equally as much as Ned.
Yeah.
And I think that's the point he made well at the end, which was even contrasting this man you hold so dear, even he has his flaws. And in the end, do you think he never enjoyed killing a man? It's like,
Yeah.
as a warrior, it was about protecting, like when he overthrew the castle because he thought they were wrong, killing was what he had to do to get the peace that he wanted. So
Yeah.
he's sort of
But I
saying
think-
all us warriors
Yeah.
have had to do, who are you to judge me only from
True.
your perspective of your family, you know?
True. But I agree with that, like 100%. I think there's just like a small thing of him laughing and being sarcastic about it
Yeah, that's
rather than
Jamie.
that. Yeah. And then the other interesting thing is that people seem to be questioning Rob's leadership a little bit now.
Yeah.
I mean, it started with keeping all the prisoners rather than killing them because, I mean, not many kings would do that. But I feel like he still had their trust, you know? And then now taking Talissa with him and just all these things like is building up. And instead of everyone being united like they first were, everyone's starting to be at each other's throats.
To me, it seems like they are contrasting Theon's leadership and King Rob's because Theon's very much playing the tyrant, betray me, you're dead.
Yeah.
And it seems to be commanding loyalty for now, but how long is that stability going to last? Versus King Rob is merciful to prisoners. He's interacting quite well with, you know, the people around him.
And word will travel.
And some people are questioning that. But again, just saying, okay, well, what are the outcomes of these two leaders?
Yeah.
Is Rob making the same mistake as Ned? I think he can be better. But again, he's a very honourable, you know, kind-hearted person, it seems. So I'm still intrigued to see how that's going to play out.
And he's getting a bit lost with Talissa as well. So I don't know if it's like wanting to impress, but then he also has these responsibilities. So he's really trying to juggle that now.
And then we've got Jon Snow as well, who got played big time by the Wildling. And now, I don't know, all we've heard is how brutal they are, but I feel like it might be a really good learning experience if he survives this.
He
I
will.
feel like
He'll survive.
I feel like he's too much left in his story to die. But
Yeah.
again, we felt that about Ned, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But I feel like he might be eye-open that the Wildlings are not necessarily so different and then that might change his perspective when he comes back to the Night Watch. I feel like that's where it's heading.
I hope so. I hope like he's just kept prisoner for a while, and then I don't know, they feel like they can use him. Yeah, I just want him to stay alive.
It is weird though. Like Theon, John, and Rob, they're all very similar age, but we've barely seen them together. We saw Theon and Rob a little bit more, but like I really want to see the three of them come together and have a discussion, like because they've all gone off on their own endeavors.
Yeah.
And I want to at some point them to come back and what's changed. Like it'll be an interesting discussion, very different.
Yeah, for
you know,
sure.
John's
Especially
learned
now, yeah, with John questioning things. And
but even
whatnot.
he's learned a whole world beyond the wall that most people don't even know about.
Yeah.
Then Rob's learned a lot about warfare and, losing his father and everything.
Being a king.
And then Theon's got his own, rise to power, trying to reclaim what he feels is rightfully his, which is his family sort of inheritance and stuff.
Yeah, and
So that's-
I don't even think it's coming from that angle. It's very much wanting the love from his father and the acceptance, which can be so dangerous because to get that love, I mean, look at
doing crazy things.
look at the lengths he's going to.
I still can't believe how far.
And you know what's but you know what's even worse? He still may not even get the respect that he wants after all of this. That will break him, I think.
Break him or break? No, now I know why everyone goes no, because you do very sound out things sometimes. And to think that Theon's the one that saved Bran from the wildlings, and now he's the very one trying to hunt him down. Like, crazy, dude. I can't believe how Theon's fallen. It's so weird. We'll have to wait the next episode to find out who those kids were
I know.
and what that even means, because Theon's expression there, I think, was the most baffling.
That just ended so bluntly. Like, I feel like I needed an extra minute or so.
Guys, we hope you enjoyed our reaction to episode 7. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe so you know as soon as episode 8 drops. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.